Quick show of hands. Quick show of hands. Who here believes in magic? Generous crowd, I love it. All right, the rest of you, I want you to rewind your mind back to you were 6 years old, sitting in this chair in this glorious venue, surrounded by all these spaces. World of opportunity ahead of you. And I asked the same question, which of you here, by show of hands, believe in magic? At 6 years old you didn't, or you got heavy arms, but you're ex-president nominee, all right. My name's Adam, and for the past 20 years I have been reminding people like you that magic is actually real. Yeah, and the thing I want to try with you tonight involves luck. And in my early days performing, I used to carry a deck of cards with me everywhere that I went. And before I left the house, I would take one of those cards out at random and I would flip it over and put it upside down in the deck in case the person I met on that particular day, when I asked them to think of a card, if it matched, I had a true moment of magic that was purely unexplainable. And I don't use cards anymore, I tend to use other things, but I do want to explore this concept with you, the concept of luck. And we're going to use a dice for this. And when I got the dice, I take it, hold it, I shake it, and roll it. Is it chance? Is it fate? Can we control it? Is the future set, or can we shape it, mold it? Can we manifest it? I've got a couple theories. Maybe we should test it. Imagine I gave you the dice, you put your hand on top, gave it a good shake, waited for it to randomly stop, look down to see which number landed on top. Imagine what would happen if I guessed it. That'd be impressive. Yes. Should we give it a go? Yes. Here we go, geezer, thank you. One hand over the top, give it a good shake for me. Whenever you're ready, let it settle, look down. I want you and you alone to see the number that is rolled to the top, whatever that happens to be. You got it? Focus on the number and looking at me, no smiling or blinking, my instinct will extract the thought that you're thinking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Got to write something down here. See if we can make this work. Ah, forgot to put my camera on. Just we'll edit this bit out. But you're thinking of your number. Focus on it. I'm going to write this down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to go. If you don't mind just closing your eyes briefly, I'm going to show the room. This is the number I think he has rolled to. Have you got it? I'll show you guys down there in the corner. You got it? You got it? And it's safe for you to open your eyes now. And in a nice big voice, shout out the number you rolled to. Please. Shout it out. Shout it out. 5. 5. Now listen, I know what you're thinking, lucky coincidence. No. Hold up, mate, you get your go in a minute. Lucky coincidence. No one possesses the tools or instruments to influence these reality patterns. When you roll a dice, 6 potential outcomes compete, but only one of them actually happens. And the question is, who chooses? Who decides who wins and who loses? And why is that answer so elusive? Well, what if we could open up the space in between hope and luck and intervene with the narrative? I know this sounds like an imaginative plot to an elaborate magic trick, but I want to give it a go. What if I wrote down a prediction as a sign of conviction before you rolled to a number? I wonder if you'll leave believing in wonder. Let's give it a go. Oh, God, all right. I've got to work on this. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Actually, yeah, screw it. One more time, if you can just put your hand over top, give it a shake, and you can keep shaking it whenever you want to let it settle. If you're not happy with the number it rolls to, then by all means roll it again. Mr. Loaded Dice. Yeah, go for it. You're happy with what you got? Happy. So let's just imagine, right? You rolled, you're happy. You've got that there. I've written a number down. Can you imagine if this matched? Pretty awesome, wouldn't it? One more time, close your eyes. This is what I predicted. Remember, I wrote this down before he rolled the dice, yeah? Okay, we're going to turn it around then. You cannot see, you can open your eyes loud and clear. Please tell us what you rolled to. Thank you, all right. Thank you kindly for helping with this little experiment, all right? So I want to wrap this up with a story. And it's a true story. About 15 years ago, it's a story about a magician and poet. And he goes, pick a card, any card, take it out and show it. Take it out and show it. Make sure the whole room sees as long as I don't know it. Yeah? And if I had a pen, I'd give it to you so you could sign your name and... All right, so this is the point of the trick. We've got the card chosen. And now I need to mix it into the deck so that we can make this a little bit more compelling. So as I riffle down the cards, if you could please say stop. Stop? Stop right about here. Yeah. And I'll place these on top. Could that be any more fair? And look, I'll be honest, the point of this question is to shift attention away from this direction because it's the precise moment in time I control this selection to a desired location. It's called misdirection. And it's not as fair as you think it is, because when you put the card back, I keep a little break where my pinky is, and I perform a move called the pass, which is a way to swap the top half with the bottom and the bottom with the top. And I give the deck a couple of flips and a shuffle and mix, and I'll probably get in trouble for this, but these are not genuine shuffles. They're tricks. So now the card you chose is in the first position. This magician's one step ahead on his mission. You want to hear the rest of the story? Yes. Good, because this particular night I was killing it, all right? A little bit of a rowdy bunch, didn't know what I was in for. Early days of doing this job. But I knew exactly where the card was. I didn't know what it was, but I knew where it was. I mean, I could focus on my number one promotion, which is the performance, right? And right then, this big fella in the front row gets up and he's like, let me shuffle. I tried to ignore him. Let me shuffle. It's like, mate, this is not an open forum. Let me shuffle. And I just smiled at him softly. But he was bigger than me and he just took the cards right off me. Honestly, he was bigger than me and I was still pretty young, and to him this was just some silly fun. And for me, I put hours on this, thousands of clips, books, lectures devoured on this, just for a doubter like this to ruin the moment. I was like, mate, I'm not your opponent. I just want you to feel this elusive emotion. Wonder and awe can leave you jaw drop, frozen. And right then his big mouth opened and he said, yeah, don't cry. Don't mean to mess your trick up, but I've got a trick for you. 52 card pickup. And he threw the fucking cards up in the air, didn't he? They rained down over me like confetti at a miserable wedding. And I appreciate banter. You don't tell a 6-year-old the truth about Santa. We make up things like the tooth fairy because growing up is already too scary. And this is the thing about adulthood that's so tragic. We reach a certain age, we stop believing in the magic. And now this guy is trying to mess my trick up with a joke about 52 pickup. And what he doesn't know is a good magician keeps a trick up their sleeve for this kind of hiccup. A plan B, a backup. Before we open the pack up, let's pause for a minute and back up. You chose a card out of 52 potentials. And what we're about to do is beyond coincidental. It's my time for redemption. In your biggest voice, loud and clear, can you please name your card for the whole crowd to hear?
Number 10.
Of?
Hearts. 10
of hearts, 10 of hearts, 10 of hearts. You see, moments like this are why I persist in convincing people that magic exists. As we reach the crescendo of my performance and verse and we spread through the cards, and, well, one is reversed. You see, wonder and magic and childlike fascination are real products of our imagination. But it is your appreciation that is my validation, so I hope we have earned a standing ovation, 10 of hearts. Thank you very much, Sapphorians. My name is Adam Axford, and I believe magic is real. I hope I did a good case of proving it. Catch you soon.